Thank you. Welcome to Game 2 of the Mid-Atlantic Tournament Showcase, Winter. Today's game is against the Montclair Blues from Montclair, New Jersey. Montclair beat Afton earlier, 6-3 I believe. Team Philly with a win against Long Island Rebels. So it looks like we're all set. Start us off. Aiden Bopst, Thies, Fisher, Peruto, and Cusa with Justin Adams in net. Looks like we're all set. Shot attempt off the defender's skate. All the way back. Bopst over on the retrieval. Montclair sends it back out to the point. Justin with a nice glove. Nichols, Kobe, Lang with Ricky, as well as Doc out on the ice. Montclair tries to feed it up, back over to Doc. Doc tips it forward over to Kobe. Kobe turns forward, sends it long, gets all the way to the back wall. Montclair tries to knock it down. Doc over, gets a stick on it. Montclair gathers it. The Blues come across, center ice. Kobe gets knocked down offsides.
Shooting low, and turning your sign your finger low to the city in my office. You better be talking about working the cutie code.
Touchdown, back out. Doc shuffles it back over to Lang. Lang looking, holds up, sends it deep. Doc on the forecheck, back over, try to pull it back through. Comes back to him, didn't know how to pick it up. Kobe gets it, try to take it back out to the point. Opposite side pass over to Montclair. Gets across the blue line. Try to pick it back up. Lang's there. Knocks it into the neutral zone. Nichols. Ooh, had Doc on the opposite side. Pick back. Ooh, almost temp. Bopst. Oh my gosh. Almost gets it in. Nice attempt by Luca. Luca trying to break out of it. Montclair gathers. Sends it long, all the way up. Line change for Montclair as Bopst comes back after it. Gathers. Pulls it back up. That's sent back over. Peruto. Peruto gets around his man. Looking. Backhand goes off the side of the net. Cusa back onto the ice. Here's Fisher. Montclair sends it opposite side. Center pass picked up by Cusa. Cusa opposite side over to Peruto. Peruto turns, looks. Nice shot attempt. Touchdown. Montclair back into the neutral zone. Sent deep. Montclair picks it up behind the net, opposite side. Try to clear the zone. Lang with a good defensive stick, pulls it up. Ooh! Hits one of the Montclair coaches on the bench. That wasn't good. Touchdown, opposite side. Montclair sends it up into the neutral zone. Comes across the blue line. Montclair wins it off the faceoff. Shuffles it back to the back wall. Thies over against the wall, put pressure onto the puck. Back over Doc. Doc tries to turn and fire. Nichols gets it back to the opposite side. Back over to Lang. Kobe takes a swipe at it. Montclair all the way up. That should be an icing call. Touchdown. Kobe sends it deep back over to Doc. Doc center pass tried to get to Nichols. Nichols didn't quite get to him. Back out to Thies at the point. Thies. Oh, nice redirect.
I'm more than just an option.
Touchdown. Shot attempt goes wide. Back out to Lang. Lang shuffles it back over to Nichols. Nichols against the wall. Look, center pass. Try to get into the slot. Couldn't do it. Kobe's there. Tries center back. Doc turns and fires. Gets knocked down before. Montclair comes across the blue line. Has the numbers. Releases the puck. Lang is there. Gathers it. Tries to send it out to the corner. Picked up by Montclair. Nichols back out to Doc. Doc maneuvers, loses it. Back out to Ricky in the neutral zone. Ricky sends it deep. Luca on the opposite side picks it up, gets it rubbed off the puck, gathers it again, takes it alongside the boards. Back out to Tobin. Tobin shot on goal, kick save back into the corner. Makes its way out to Ricky. Ricky shuffles it back out. Bart sends it deep. Delayed offside. Cleared. Montclair. Opposite. Dumps it in the neutral zone. Heston was there. Ricky's back over. Picks it up. Pulls it through. Try to hit Bart. Bart loses an edge. Jake. Sent back to the back wall, picked up by Ricky. Ricky. All the way to Luca. Luca. Try to tap it forward. Back opposite side over to Cusa. Cusa. Nice shot. Goes all the way to the side wall. Bart picks it up. Cusa back over pressure. Prudo onto the ice. Sent now all the way back up. Now it's out into the neutral zone. Back out to Prudo. Prudo tried to turn and get off his stick. Back out center. Picked up by Thies. Thies in the slot. Sends it back out over to Prudo. Prudo charging forward, dumps it in. Blues try to clear it out. Cusa knocks it back down. Cusa cycles it back over to Box. Box turns and fires. Takes an odd bounce off the player's stick. Goes to the back wall. Fisher's back over there. Try to backhand. Loses it to a defender. Blues Shuffle it back up. Turn. Shuffle it opposite side. The return pass on the other side. Back over to Bobst. Shot attempt goes wide by the Blues. Peace knocks it away back out to Fisher. Fisher try to clear the zone. Peruto's there. Loose puck. Box back over. Fisher tried to get it. It's into the corner. Tap back out. Back into the corner. Bops sends it up and into the protection. Touchdown, back out to the point. Kobe's there, fighting for it, and that makes its way out of the play. Nichols on the face-off. Try to gain it. It's now out of the zone. Blues send it in. They have to clear the zone. Delayed offsides. Picked up by Ricky. Ricky works his way up. He's got a guy in pursuit. Sends it deep. Goaltender comes out of the net. Kills the foreplay. Knocks it down. Back over. Kobe's there. 2-on-2. Across the blue line. Nichols picks it up. Shuffles it back. Out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Kobe. Kobe sends it deep. Goes opposite side. Nichols is there. Kobe tried to take a shot at it. Loses it off his stick. Bart on the face-off. Shot attempt. Back over to Bob. Bob's looking. Shuffles it back out. Over to Jake. Jake turns and fires. Goes cross crease. Bobs is there. Takes a swipe at it. Goes up in the air back behind the goaltender. Jake cycles it back behind the net. Back out to Bops. Bops sends it over to the opposite side. Zone is cleared. Blues pick it up. Blues. Looking for a breakout. Opposite side. Bart with a good stick on it. Luca's there. Try to pick it up between his skates. Backhand gets all the way to the back wall. Goaltender had a stick on it. Nice pickup by Tobin. Tobin. Nice shot attempt. .424.00 first period. Fisher, Bruto, Cusa, Bobst, and Tobin out on the ice. Puck down, Cusa with a wicked shot. Another attempt by Fisher, Cusa connection, not able to happen. Picked back up now, made into a neutral zone. Tobin delays, sends it in net, on net. The Blues look to break it out, back over to Bops. Bops back over, and that'll be an icing call. It's all the way back to the back wall. Picked up by Thies. Thies back over to Cusa. Cusa turns. That's a high stick. back out to the point. Thies is there. Thies sends a slow roll to the back wall, back over to Kobe. Kobe sends it back opposite side. Doc trying to get the puck out, it's unable to do so. Makes its way out into the neutral zone. Lang is there. Lang on the back check. Turns, sends it back up. Kobe's there. Kobe, opposite side, got Nichols. Ooh, just a feed too long. All the way back out to the neutral zone. That'll be an offside. .252 first period. Pucks gathered by the Blues. Blues get onside again. Thies, good pressure onto it. Back over to Nichols. Nichols works away, and it goes into the protective netting. Pucks down, gets its way all the way to Justin. Justin edges it down. Oh, bad turnover. Rifle shot goes wide, got lucky. Thies. Got to work on that. Picked up by Doc. Doc's got two guys in front of him. All the way up. All the way up. Back out to Luca. Luca centers it back over to Doc. Doc loses it. To Luca. Luca centers it back over to Doc. Doc loses it. Back over to the opposite side. Lang is there. Puts his body between. Back over to the opposite side. Lang is there. Puts his body between the player and the puck. Blues. Across the red line. Now across the blue line. 42 seconds left in the Blues. Shuffle all the way back. That's picked up by Heston. Luca knocks it out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it for the first period, and 0-0. Having some connectivity issues. Might have to shut off here in a few minutes and try to reboot again. But for now, we'll keep it going.
So if you just play around, you can tell your girl to the 5 pump. That's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I can change your life so easily. I keep making you change, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. You got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 side to believe in me. We got members, we to the DVD. We got members, rest on 4-1. We got a lot on the day, but it's more to come. We got a lot that. But the morning come. You don't shop for the girl, damn, order some. Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming? Who's coming? Hey, is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Is it Gabby? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where's the function?
Alright, so end of the first period, 0-0. Team Philly, Chusa, Fisher, Prudo, Ricky, and Tobin out on the ice.
give you my love.
Touchdown. Back out. Fisher over. Knocks it down. Picks it up. Tries to do a backhand. Fruto back over. Fisher. Pressured. Has the puck between his sticks. Back out to the point to Ricky. Ricky sends it deep all the way back over to Fisher. Fisher puts a hip on. Back out to Peruto. Oh, Peruto was going to pull the trigger. Nice shot from Ricky at the point. Peruto couldn't put his stick on it for a redirect. Same lineup. Touchdown. Blues. Send it long. Shuffled back over. Back over to Tobin. Tobin. Released into the neutral zone. Sent back up over to Cusa. Cusa centers it back over to Peruto. Peruto tried to get by a defender. Pulls it back to the back wall looking. Back out over to Peruto. Peruto splits a couple defenders looking. Scores! Peruto with a nice feed over to Cusa. Cusa with a rifle shot to get it in the goal for the first goal of the game at the 13:59 mark. Kobe, Doc, Peace, and Lang out on the ice. Puck is down. Doc comes away with it. Shuffles the opposite side over to Kobe. Kobe with a nice shot attempt. Goaltender saves it back at the blocker to the back wall. Blues coming up. Centers it back opposite side. Blues send it deep. Going to be a hooking penalty on Nichols is there. Pressure onto the puck. Sent back into the neutral zone. All the way gets to a referee. There's a penalty coming up. Penalty, a high stick as it catches, I believe, Feast right in the mouth. So 4-on-4. So at the 12:51 mark, 4-on-4 for no more than a minute and 13 seconds. Cusa, Fisher, Ricky, Tobin. Puck stop, back over to Cusa. Cusa with a nice turn and fire after winning the faceoff. Blues win the faceoff, send it around to the opposite side. All the way up. That'll be an icing call. Back down, picked up by Cusa. Cusa tried to make his way around, back over the side wall. Back out to the point, back over to Tobin. Tobin try to get it through. Ricky on a back check. Nice defensive pressure by Ricky. Tap. Blues send it over. Try to get it out into the neutral zone. They do. Shuffle back over. Ricky takes a swipe at it. Didn't get there before the Blues did. Picked up by Tobin. Tobin loses the puck. Knocked down by Cusa. Puck still there. Centering pass. Justin knocks it back down. Back over. A 3-on-1 opportunity if they get it. Back over to Doc. Shot attempt. Center. Oh my gosh. the next 26 seconds. Back over Kobe, out to the point, out to... A lot of words for that. Just didn't get back, and a wicked shot ties this game up 1-1. That's puck stop. Blues send it deep. That's it. It's an icing call. On the defensive end, Dockers over there. Picked up Kobe, try to get a knockdown. Thies sends it deep. Comes off the back wall. Picked up by Montclair. Montclair sends it up the wing. To the point, offsides. Montclair gets it, sends it deep. All the way to the opposite side, picked up by Lang. Lang holds up, looks. Attempt to clear the zone. Opposite side, kick save by Justin. Nice kick save. Kisa turns, sends it up. Back over into the neutral zone. Now back to the offensive zone. Kisa on the forecheck. Montclair sends it around opposite. Braden sends it deep. Still there, back over to Cusa. Cusa swings it down, back into the corner. Fisher's there. Cusa, pressure, back out to the point, stopped by Lang, kept back in, over to Fisher. Fisher. Wards the defender off. Back over, Cusa. Cusa couldn't control, it was between his feet. Sent deep. Justin knocks it back down, picked up by Lang. Line change. Back out to Cusa. Cusa to Fisher. Fisher kicks it forward. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Nobody's up. Blues turn it in. Back out. Opposite side. Kick back out. Jake putting pressure onto the puck. Blues send it deep all the way to the opposite side. Tobin is there. Tobin try to get it off his stick. Jake knocks it down. Now it comes out of the zone. Shuffled back. Peruto kicks it forward. 2-on-1 opportunity. Gets by. Looks. It's taken down. No call. Ricky's there. Knocks it back. Picked up by Bart. Shot attempt gets off the face mask of the goaltender. Ricky's there. It's all the way back. Picked up by Ricky. Ricky looking. Line change for the Blues. Back over to Colin. Colin picked up by Nichols. Nichols turns, looks. Nice shot attempt. Turns and fires again. Ricky. Wow, nice attempt by Luka. Nice stick by Tobin. Tobin intercepts, comes across the blue line. Picked back up by Nichols as he comes back. Nichols looks, cycles back over the dot. Over to Nichols, looking, back out to the point to Tobin. So 7:01 left, second period, 1-1. Nichols on the faceoff. Blues send it up the opposite side wall. Into the neutral zone, knocked back down by Thies. Thies all the way back over the opposite side, rotating back. Justin knocks it down. Puck goes over top of the net. Kicked down by Team Philadelphia. Now it's back out. Collins there. Shot attempt goes wide. Justin reaches for it. Picked up by Lang. Lang back out to Doc. Doc taps it. Doc all the way on the forecheck. Cycle back over to the opposite side. Nichols thought about it. Reaches for it. Back pass over to defender. Turnover right in the neutral zone. Nichols gathers it. Look, he's got a guy on the opposite side. Back out to Kobe. Oh my gosh, that was a nice pass over to Doc. That should be an icing call. .51 left in the second period, 1-1. Juice's there, tried to pull it through. Back there, still there, floating. Back out, sent back out to the point to Tobin. Tobin does steer it back over to Fisher. Fisher on his backside. Looks, try to send it back through. Now comes out of the zone. Has to wait. Now comes back around the zone. Penalty coming up on the Blues.
Soldier boy, yeah, I got the new band for y'all, call it Soldier boy.
The hooking call coming up on player at the 5:16 mark. Bart, Kobe, Nichols, Luca, Doc out on the ice. Back out, Nichols gathers it, looks, circles it back over to Doc, opposite side. Doc turns, looks. Oh, opposite side. Thought he had Bart coming on the back door. Sent all the way back. Picked up by Nichols. Nichols turns, looks. Nichols sends it over to Bart. Bart trying to game the zone. Does game the zone. Pushes it forward all the way to the back wall. Could have been a penalty there. 4:37 left second period. Team Philly is on a power play. Scores 1-1. Peruto, Cusa, Tobin, Fisher, and Jake. Touchdown. Cusa tried to pull it back forward. Actually, sorry, Peruto. Opposite side back over to Jake. Jake turns, looks. Back out to Cusa at the point. All the way to the opposite side. Montclair gets it. Sends it into the neutral zone. Cusa waited just a little bit too long for it, but was able to gather it. Peruto shuffles it back over to Tobin. Tobin up to Fisher, comes across. Back out to Cusa. Opposite to Tobin. Oh, nice save. Back out. Goaltender was out. Sent all the way down. Wow. Nice save by the goaltender. 26 seconds left. Back over to Peruto. Peruto gains his own. Looks. Holds up. Sends it around the opposite side. Picked up by the Blues. And that goes out of play. Pucks down, back over, sent back out to the point to Tobin. Tobin looks. Tried to take a shot. Attempt goes off the boot of a blue. Now it's back into the neutral zone. And it's even strength. Pop sends it deep. All the way to the back wall. Blues come across. And Justin with a nice glove save. Pucks down, back out, picked up by Kobe. Kobe opposite side, back over to Doc. Doc comes across the line, loses it, tries to keep it in. Referee standing at the opposite side, picked up by Bops. Bops can't find the puck, gets taken off the puck, back over, center pass. Justin looking, try to adjust. Picked up by another Kobe opportunity. Scores! Kobe with the score. Fed from Doc after a turnover of the Blues in their own zone at the 2:28 mark. So Team Philly gets on the board after Kobe comes back for a second attempt on a breakaway and finally gets a second one in. Back out, Peace sends it deep. Knocked down by the goaltender, sent back up, sent up, Peace pumps it in all the way to the opposite wall. All the way in the neutral zone, that should be an icing call, it is. Bart, Jake, Luca, Peace, and Bops. Bops knocks it back down. Luca back over to retrieve it, gets pushed off the puck. Center pass over to the Blues, shoveled out on the wing. Shot attempt goes wide, back out. Jake's there. No, it comes out of the zone. Luca hits it forward. Back out to Bart, sends it back over to Peace. Peace looking. Bops over, back up. All the way up, 41 seconds. Into the wing, back pass. Lang hits it, knocked down by Peruto. Peruto had a leg up, delayed offside. Blues have to clear his zone. Justin gathers it. Back over to Bops. Bops sends it up, back over to Peruto. 21 seconds. Back. So 13 seconds left in the second period. Team Philly up 2-1. Puck's down, Cusa. Puck's just right there. Couple shot attempts, couldn't get it in. Back out to Lang. Lang dribbles it forward. Back up to Fisher. And that will end the first period. So Team Philly hangs another one on the board. Hangs two, and Montclair puts one in. Referee whistling for the teams to come out. Fisher on the face-off. Referee's getting alignment, making sure everybody's ready. Touchdown, won by the Blues. Shuffled it back, opposite side. Knocked down by Fisher. Bruto, backhand. Wow, just outside the reach of Fisher. Opposite side, comes across the blue line, sends it wide into the corner. Back out to the point again. Knocked back down over to Ricky. Ricky shuffles it back over to Houston. Pucks down, back over. Oh, golden opportunity for Nichols. Couldn't. Got the shot off almost. Now it's still the Neutrals. That looked like it's offsides. Back over to Bops. Bops cycles it back over to Tobin. Tobin sends it up the wall. Kobe, tripping call coming up on the Blues. So at the 13:58 mark, Team Philly will have a power play as Kobe wipes the snow off him. Bart, Luca, Doc. Back out, Doc thought about it, turned, picked it back out to Nichols at the point. Pass, deflected back over to Bart, picked up by Kobe. Picked up by Kobe, Kobe looking. Nice pass over to Doc. Doc got a shot off, good save by the goaltender. Doc tried to pull it through, he's unable to do so. Swung back over. All the way back down. Justin lets it go. Picked up by Nichols. Nobody's there on the opposite side. Sent back up in the neutral zone. Kobe. Stop. Breaks the blue line, loses it. Back out. Bops gets it. Turns the corner. Looks. Nice backhand. Goes wide. 22 seconds left on the power play for Team. Pucks down, back out to the point to Bops. Bops gets kicked down by a defender. Just on back wall. Bops is there. Tries to send it in. Cusa. Even strength. Tobin. Opposite side over to Bops. Bops sends it deep. Goaltender comes out of the net. Blues. Center pass. Cycles opposite side. Nice save by Justin. .37 left in the game. 2-1 Team Philadelphia. Fisher, Cusa, Bruto with Ricky and Tobin out on the ice. Touchdown. Back over against the wall. Nice shuffle back out. Bruto. A foot race back over, tries to backhand it back over. Now gets into the neutral zone, back over to Ricky. Ricky drops it back. Fisher's trying to pick it up, can't. Blues gather, takes a swipe at it, comes across the blue line. As it comes back out in front of the net, back over to Tobin. Tobin pulls it back, looks, gets it out, back over to Perudo. Perudo sends it deep. Goaltender swipes at it, back opposite side. Bart's there, try to knock it back down. Send it back up and out of play. Jake, back out to the point, sent all the way down. Bops picks it up as he cycles back down. He's got a guy hanging with him. Picked back up by Luca. Luca, try to knock it down. Pressure onto the puck. Blues cycled around the opposite side. Try to send it up. All the way back down. Justin knocks it back over. Cycled it back. Bart to the neutral zone. Blues come away with it. Justin saves it. Knocks it down in front of him. Nichols on the face-off. Tangled up. One back, piece all the way against the wall. Cycles it back over to Bops. Bops. Back out to Kobe. Kobe tried to tap it forward. Doc gathers it. Back out to Kobe. Kobe taps it forward. 9:05 left, third period. Nichols is there. Overruns the puck. Blues lose the puck. Back over to Doc. Center pass. Nichols intercepts it. Cross center ice. Dumps it in. Back up against the back wall. Pick back up in the neutral zone. Ricky's there. 8:19 left, third period. Fisher, Cusa, Lang, and Ricky. Pucks down. Prudo pushes it forward, has it knocked away, back along the wall. Blues center pass goes all the way to the opposite side. Ricky's there. Ricky dumps it in, back over to Fisher. Fisher gathers it. Shuffles it back just outside of Cusa's reach. Cusa gets by a man, picks it up. Try to dump it over to Prudo. Nice save by Justin. All the way to the back wall. Picked up at the point. Team Philly's got to get it out. Justin puts a hand on it, thankfully. Wow. Luca, Jake, Bops, Tobin, and Bart out on the ice. Pucks down, back over. Bops picks it up, sends it along the wall, back over to Luca. Luca try to hold it up. It's picked back up by Bops. Bops. Nice little slow roll, back out, opposite side. Jake in a foot race. Center pass. Justin has a kick save. Got up Bart. Bart and Luca's there. Bops trying to release it. Unable to do so back in the corner. Bops. Nice little bouncer. Out to center ice. Dumped in. Nichols, Kobe, Doc. Puck is down. Blues gather it. Send it up. 5:55 left in this game. Blues send it deep. No icing. Back over to Lang. Opposite side. Peace was there. Tried to pick it up. Back into the slot. Over to Kobe. Kobe. Out into the neutral zone. Back over to Kobe. Shuffles it over to Thies. Thies. So icing called at the 5:28 mark. Same crew out on the ice. Nichols on the face-off. Dump back over. Shot attempt from the point. Goes wide. Backhanded pass over.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
High stick by Thies at the 5:18 mark. We'll put Team Philly down a man for 2 minutes. Ricky, Luca, Lang, and Nichols. My players going to call a timeout.
Please for them trips, squeeze them, get it green. Never let them get in between them. You can start it. Look, bottom line, I say they love me when I was stuck in their head. When I part it, go get it, go. Draw like I'm an artist, I'm crawling, I'm straight to walking with foreigns in my garage is a foreign. Menage, it's something to swallow and anything for $1 and tell me get him, I got it. I did it without an album. I did it for a ride. Love down the fire, icy as a hot one, Philly, fly it. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was leaf. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about what? Then what you talking about? Gangsta moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word, it's on my credit, and I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute.
All right, so 2-minute penalty on Team Philadelphia at the 5:18 mark. Out on the ice, Nichols, Luca, Bobst, and Ricky to try to kill off this 2-minute penalty. Like we're all set. Touchdown, sent back out to the point. Centered, opposite side. Pick back up. Nice save by Justin. Back out to the point again. Justin with the save.
The next 2 seconds, take off. Come on, Gordon.
Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn. Downtown in traffic. I'm right next to the depot. But I can waste that way. I'm in the traffic. I can make it easier.
They call that a delayed substitution. So Nichols is there, sent to the back wall, picked up by Bobst. Bobst turns, tries to fire it back out, opposite side, kick save by Justin, back into the corner, back all the way out to the point. Center point. Try to get it up. Luca sends it into the neutral zone. Blues have to set back up. Fisher. Blues. 38 seconds left on the power play for the Blues. Pops. Sent around the opposite side. Bart's there. The Blues gain the zone. Pick back up. Shot attempt goes off the defender's stick. Ricky back over. Back out to the point again. Out on the wing. Justin gloves out for it. Goes off the side of his glove. Hold him up. Shot attempt all the way to the back wall. Ricky's there. Shuffles it back out. Pick back up on the wing. Goes off the post. Wow, Bobst hits it down as he went down. Nichols comes back, centering pass, opposite side. Gets knocked back down, picked up by Doc. As Bobst 136. Pucks down. Shot attempt by Doc. Gets knocked down in front of the net. Kobe back on the other side. Send back up. Montclair. Try to center pass. Tobin. And after the defender. Back over. Opposite side into the slot. Picked back up by Lang. Sends it out of the zone. Now it's picked up by Doc. Picked up by Nichols. Opposite side. Back over to Kobe. Centering pass. Tried to get there. Still picked up. Back check 203. Shot attempt goes off the defender and goes wide. Back to the back wall. Picked up by Montclair. Centering pass picked up by Nichols. Nichols gets it back into the neutral zone, and that will be an icing call. 147 left in the game. Fisher, Bruto, Cusa, boxed, and Deese out on the ice for 147. Fisher, puck is down, back over to Deese. Try to send it out, could not. Now gets it in the neutral zone. Delayed offsides, holds back up, picked it back up. 131 left. All the way over to Prudo. Prudo taps it forward. Fisher on the attack. Fisher back. Back out to Bobs at the point. Sends it deep to the other side. Cusa's dumps it in. Back over to Fisher. Fisher tried to ward a guy off. It's not. They get ready to pull the goalie. Fisher looking. Oh my gosh. Not sure how that happened. They're going to pull the goalie. Goalie's coming out of the net. .54 seconds left in the game, so Blues add a sixth player out on the ice. Fisher on the faceoff. Makes his way all the way out to the point. Back along the boards. Cycle back down, back over to Bart. Bart sends it up at Huff, and that'll be an icing call. 41 seconds. Fisher on the faceoff. Puck down, back out to the point. Blues send it around behind. Sent all the way back up. That's not going to be enough. It will be. 28 seconds. Nichols on the faceoff. Back over to the back wall. Fisher charging after it. Back over. Nichols, Ricky's over there, trying to tie the puck up. And that's a...
Come on! Put 2 seconds back on.
I have 17, so it should be 17.
17. Let's go.
Nichols on the faceoff. All the way to the back wall. Ricky's there. Try to clear the zone, knock it back out along the wall. Picked up by Nichols. Nichols over to the wall to hold it up. Shuffles around the opposite side. 6 seconds. 5. So 1.6 seconds left. Bart on the face-off. Pucks down, and that's the game. So Team Philadelphia comes away with a really big win over a really tough Montclair team. So they go 2-0 in this tournament, which is impressive. So that'll end it for tonight. Tomorrow's game is at 11:10, I believe, against Afton. And then tomorrow night there's a game at 8:40. So everybody